Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new episode of Road to Rank 1. What? Are we getting close to Rank 1? No, we haven't really gotten closer to Rank 1 in the past 8 weeks, but we're very stable at around Rank 6, I think, or 6.8 almost consistently. Which, you know, it isn't too bad, but it's not quite the point of this series. So today's the day we're gonna accelerate our speed a bit. We're gonna win every single game. I hope. Because if we don't, then well, nothing will happen. We'll be back next week, as always. I just hope we're gonna do better this week, alright. I'm just praying. Alright, we start with the PvP. The PvP is a tricky matchup to be consistently good in, but it has been my best matchup, percentage-wise. I'm around 70%. On both of my accounts, I feel relatively smart in all the phases of the game. I rarely lose late games. I lost one the other day actually, where I didn't play quite how I wanted to. Against Skillers. I think my mid game is pretty decent, and I think I make good gambles in the early game in general. So it's a matchup where, you know, I feel like I understand what's happening majority of the time. Now we're gonna start by proxying a Stargate. Didn't you just say your early game was good? Well, just because you have good early game doesn't mean you don't proxy Stargates, boys. Don't forget about that. So always build your pylon before 18 out of 36. That's pretty much the goal here. I'm gonna build it here. This is a difficult to scout location for him. Usually they might scout this area a bit for proxy Stargate, and they'll scout here and the top side, but where I'm proxying right now is difficult. Another good advantage is that I can afterwards easily scout my own areas. Basically, I can scout to make sure, hey, is anything odd happening over here? Now, it could be that something odd is happening over here. There could be a pylon here. We're gonna end up not going into our opponent's base, but just checking this little area. Okay, he's relatively close if he does have something real proxy to us, because he entered our base at 220, which means it's at maximum a 15-second walk away. Now, you might be wondering, why am I not scouting this area? That's because I'm bad. It has nothing to do with anything else. Ah, come on. Uh-oh, this is not going well. Our control is not as good. And when I say our control, I mean my control. You guys obviously aren't playing. I didn't check this area, but what's the chance he actually has something there, right? Very small. Very small indeed. I kind of want to kill it with my oracle. It's only a single stalker in it. Suck it. I want a robo. I feel like him being here is a little bit risky, actually. I'm also feeding some proxy robo vibes. Now we gotta make... Oh, this is strong proxy robo vibes. Oh yeah, ooh, this is not proxy robo, this is regular robo. We saw him come over there. Two things we can... Okay, mate, I see everything. I have eyes in the back of my head, my G. Okay, he's coming to clear this, I guess. No, he's coming with more stuff. That's 4 stalkers right now at this point. What does he have? I kinda just wanna get like a couple of these at home, and I don't want to show these because the moment he sees my oracles over here, he'll know that in fact I can't be on his side of the map, which might be dangerous, right? That could potentially be dangerous because we want to force him to keep some units at home. Does he? What is he doing? Okay, he is here with a prism. That much is obvious for me. Oh wait, it's just a prism. I completely forgot about this, which means that... I'm gonna start talking again soon. Don't worry. Stop in the name of love. Okay, we're gonna get a prism here. I'm feeling a little... Oh, look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We're just gonna get stasis over there. Now he might actually just be getting into a nexus at this point. We should have probably scouted at some point. On the other hand, did we really need to? I don't think we did. Okay. Might be an immortal in there, but if it is... Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. This is really bad for us. Oh, this is really bad for us. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good at all. Ooh. Whoa, and there's a nexus there. And there's a nexus there, and there's a nexus there. Stop. In the name of love. Not sure if that's the lyrics. I think it might be though. There's a lot of stalkers. The likelihood of there not being blink seems small, but... What's the chance that it's done already? If he kills my prism here, I'm completely dead. But he killed one. That was it, mate. This is what you get when you mess with us. I felt like, yeah, I built one of these. And we're gonna send 2 into our main base. Double Twilight, a classic. Wait, what? Wait, what? How is this a classic? Okay, we're just gonna go back home. There's not a forge inside. So it's gonna be charge and blink at the same time. I've never seen this before, I'm gonna be real with you boys. I actually have not seen this before. If we get one, just one. All I need is one. One love. No, I need a single, not a single love. I need a single... what do you call them? Archon, there we go. And we're gonna be completely fine. We're gonna send one more out, make sure it doesn't have a third base. Oh, it doesn't even have a third base. Go on, Kev. Oh, that's a good force field here. Good job, good job. I think we're doing very well. GG. Nice. That's gonna give us, what, 10 points? He didn't have any upgrades. How was that early game then, eh? Losing those two oracles was really painful for me because it gave away some of the... both the defensive power that I have with Stasis Wards and a little bit of that aggressive power for him when he moves out to need to leave units at home. So yeah, losing those two was really painful on the return. I mean, I was in a good spot. I can almost continuously build workers, even though I had good defenses. I should have built a couple more workers already. I was too afraid. But this was really bad. This was very, very painful. At this point, I'm not behind. I'm just a little bit ahead, I think. But mainly because of my immortal count. Not really because of anything else. Oh, he didn't actually get Blink, did he? He just got 2 Twilight Councils. Because he's a little bit of a clown. Just like all of us. Yeah, okay, we were in a good spot then. We were in a good spot. Nice. Alright, plus 10, 6, 8, 0, 9. Let's play another one. Alright, Wardy Rail. Look at that. Another Protoss player. This time a slightly different map though. Similar MMR. Shouldn't stop us. This map is different. Now why is it different? It's because you can wall this area. It makes it a little hard. You have the back base. This map is very strategical and can be very tricky because of that. We see a lot of people like basically instantly walling their main ramp as well with like a pylon, gate, cybercore, something like that. Then they start mining those back minerals and they have the potential to expand there. Now it does leave them vulnerable to a lot of things, but the problem is the gambling becomes a bit bigger. Like there's more gambles for me and less for them. So it can be quite tough. It can be quite tough. I'm feeling another proxy Stargate honestly, yeah? I'm feeling another proxy Stargate. Yeah, we can chrono this. Probably should have already been out on the map then if you want to proxy Stargate. This is an area where no one ever expects you to proxy Stargate, because it don't make much sense. It really doesn't make much sense. Now why doesn't it make much sense? It's because it's on your side of the map. But and it feels like it's in vision almost, you know? It really does feel like it's in vision. Okay, we're barely in time. But it's barely out of vision. We can build it here, we can build it here. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? The difference is going to be half a second. Here it's slightly less likely to get spotted, I believe. Yeah. Stalker. We get ourselves a warp gate afterwards and a pylon. Then we go in as always with our oracle. We can play single oracle, we can play double oracle, we can play triple oracle, we can play 5 oracles. Play how many oracles we want. I think I'm just gonna get 1 or 2. What do we see here? Nothing's coming out, nothing's coming out. 2 stalkers. Base is under attack. 2 stalkers are coming out. Means he has a 2 gate. He scouted, which gives us another tell. Like we're just getting tells here. So without losing anything, without really sacrificing anything in our build, we already know that he opened 2 stalkers. It's possible he opens up with 4 stalkers, of course. It's possible he opens up with 7 stalkers. Now, we're not quite sure what he's doing. I just believe that he isn't proxying. We can follow up with Blink. You know what? Let's follow up with Blink. Let's just follow up with Blink. Now, his stalkers also were at a perfect time where it seems unlikely that he got Stargate before it, basically. We can build a high ground. I prefer it in this case because it is double stalker opener after all. We're just gonna get a battery over here for safety's sake. This looks like 6 stalker opener. We see a nexus being built. I want to check what comes out of these gateways. He should be denying this. He's not denying this. He should be. There we go. We see another stalker popping. Most likely going to be 6 stalker then. Oh, are we out of position, sir? We are a little bit out of position. And we can punish that with a worker kill. So he's also getting Blink. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. Ugh, I hate that I finished that. I shouldn't have finished that. That was a mistake. I really hate that I finished that. Now we see a high stalker count, which is why I saw 4 stalkers already. I was like, I don't think I want the second oracle against this. Or I mean, I saw the first 2 stalkers and I gambled correctly. I don't think it would have been good to get 2 oracles against this. Now we're gonna go home. And we're gonna play without detection. Which usually I'd not advise to anyone, but we have an oracle. We'll try to keep it alive. It's some form of detection. We're just gonna go straight into that forge. And then we're kind of playing a mirror, except we have an oracle, he doesn't. Now that sounds like an advantage, but it also means I invested 300, 150, 150 for the Stargate, 150, 150 for the oracle, that I don't really have. You know, I got 2 worker kills, I got some scouting info, but that really is it, right? So unless he builds a robo, I'm not actually in that great of a position because I'm just going to be a little bit behind. Now, on top of that, I don't have any sentries, and scouting with this oracle might mean a death sentence of that oracle at this point. So we're going to get 1 sentry. 1 more stalker. We have a thing here on the top of the ramp, a stasis ward. We're creating a semi-wall to give him a harder time. Stalkers back there can't really go up, can't easily shoot up. We get up to 4 workers. We do have our blink done at this point. We're gonna scout next with this hallucination to see exactly what he's going to be doing now. We're gonna take a 3rd base very quickly. I'm a big fan of this when I'm playing blink. It's gonna get faster. Fast 3rd base. Now it is cancelable. Ideally I wouldn't though, right? I'd rather not cancel my 3rd. I'm gonna put this probe in the middle of the map. Now you might say, hey, that's a waste of a probe. That probe is gonna give me valuable information. Valuable info. Well, hopefully it's gonna... I don't know that, of course. I believe it's gonna give me valuable information. Gonna take another gas at this point. He doesn't have a 3rd base yet, which is interesting. He has not that many stalkers, which is also interesting, which means we're gonna be moving out on the map for now. Okay, we're gonna meet him. We're gonna meet him because I've seen his stalker count. I wasn't impressed by it. I'm like, okay, I think I can fight that. I do think I can fight that. Now, we're not gonna get aggressive with this, right? How could we? How could we get aggressive? Because we can't kill our opponent, but perhaps we can take a trade somewhere. He's not getting a 3rd base yet. He's not getting a 3rd base. But he's doing a move out. He's doing a move out. We have defender's advantage. We have stasis wards at home. We have... Oh, he's getting the gold. We're gonna get a lot of workers here. This is good for us. And we know he's far on the map. We know he's far on the map. Oh, yes, baby. Ah, we lose 1. We see he only had 3 gases. And we know for a fact.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay. What do we know for a fact? Let's try to finish our sentences. We know for a fact he has a gold base going up. I want this, I want... Oh yes, baby. Oh yes. Oh yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Oh, how would this have ended otherwise, you might wonder, huh? How else would this... How would this have ended otherwise? I do have some stuff ready here. We're just gonna keep chasing. We're gonna keep chasing because we have time on our side. We have time on our side. Now I know eventually we're gonna lose this army, and that's completely fine. Are we though? We do have better upgrades than him still, of course, as well. No, we are gonna lose this army. Now, this isn't ideal, this is not ideal. Perhaps we can move away with these stalkers for a bit. So we get like a semi-base trade scenario here, in which I feel kind of comfortable. Let's hope he feels less comfortable. Now, we have... We have a good army, and at home we can just defend. He didn't get a single force. Let's see if we can micro a bit here. I think we can. I think we can. And just like that. 16 kills on there. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, what are you gonna do now, Chief? Your time is running out. You have less income, you have worse upgrades, and I have better tech. That's 3 things you're behind in. Yeah. 11 kills on that Stalker. A lot of them are going to be... Yeah, GG. GG gets caught. There's nothing else he could do. And now we only won this game because of our unit movement. Nothing else. Really nothing else. Our early game wasn't that good. We just had better unit movement. He stayed low worker count, no forges. I played kind of greedy. He didn't. He took the gold, but later than I did. He first got his gateways. He had a proxy gateway I wasn't aware of. He didn't even get a robo. So he had the perfect counter to me. And the only reason I won was because of my superior unit movement. That initial run around. Remember when I said this probe? It might seem like a waste. It's not mining. This probe won me the game. I was looking for his stalkers. I thought I had a higher stalker count. Oh boy, was I wrong. He just didn't show that many. If I would have attacked into him, I would have died. But I was like, alright, I'm just going to check his third base. I don't want to fight him. Then I see this move out with the probe. And now I know, okay. He's going across the map. At this point, does he want to risk a base trade? He doesn't know what's up this ramp. Fighting up a ramp is bad. There's a stasis ward here. I have my army on the other side. And I'm like, okay, I can just jump into his bases. I can kill probes. I kill what? 8 probes. And that's not even the most important things. I win a lot of time here. I win a lot of time for my batteries to start, if I had started them, and for extra units to come. And then my stasis, once again, my stasis saves me. I didn't have enough units at all, but see? So with some creative play, we managed to actually win this. This game that was basically a build order loss from the start. 6 Stalker, into Blink charge in. Everything I did was absolutely incorrect against what he did. But just because I made better moves than him, and I mean, I got a bit lucky with the stasis. I saw his army move out, but I was prepared to take advantage of my luck. And that's the most important thing. I could have lost this game as well, but I at least can say that I took every opportunity that I got handed to me, and I took it with both my hands. And that's usually the difference between people that might be 6'3", and people that might be 6'8". It's the difference that I am ready for those opportunities, and a lot of people wouldn't be. So, tooting my own horn real good there. All right, this is gonna be it for now. Actually, people always complain that I don't show the MMR after the final game. I get so busy jerking myself off over the high-level plays. Yeah, plus 10 points, 6, 8, 19. Now, I'm not in the Grandmaster League because I haven't played enough games in the past 3 weeks, because I only do this series once a week, but you can just kind of compare exactly where we are, right? So 6, 8, 19 would put us at rank 6. So this is my other account, the Zoro to Isengard account. So it put me kick myself 1 rank lower. So yeah, there you go. That's it for today and this week. I hope you all had a great time. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help me a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That doesn't help me as much, but I like to see the number grow. So thank you all for watching, and see you all next time. Bye bye.